Welcome to Top Life Lists. Today's video is going to send a bit of a chill up your spine and probably make you think about your home security a little bit. This is scary doorbell cams. Now, doorbell cameras are gaining in popularity. They send you notifications when they pick up movement or somebody approaching your door. These ones are a little bit out of the ordinary. These people are probably very glad they had a doorbell camera. Here we go, let's get on with it. Scary doorbell cams. Here we see somebody dressed up as a clown, which is pretty scary in the first place. And then he lifts up that huge machete. Is it real? Don't know. He knows he's being filmed, that much is pretty obvious, showing his machete to the doorbell. Luckily, nobody answered, and then he walks off. Here we have another clown. See him approaching the door, carrying some balloons. All looks pretty innocent, apart from it being night time. And again, he obviously knows he's being filmed, as he looks scarily actually into that camera. How would you react if you got a notification and then saw him stood at your door? Once he knows he's been filmed, he walks off into the night. Now, this very creepy video. Listen carefully and you can actually hear him whispering to himself as he stares into the camera. He rings the doorbell, he's knocking on the window. Is he just testing to see if somebody's in, or does he really know the people? You see him banging on that window. And then he gets a response from the homeowners.
Okay, I was just looking for a dog fighter. Don't have to get all that cat stuff, honey. You don't get that.
Very creepy. Now this one looks like he's innocently walking up the path, but bear in mind, this video was in the middle of July, a red hot day. It definitely wasn't Halloween.
Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Smell my feet. My feet look fat. Calling from the sun off. It's a sea land. Lucky truck. Off needed. All after
You can hear him say, "Smell my feet. Trick or treat, smell my feet." And then he seems to get obsessed with his feet. Mutters something and then wanders off, staring at his feet. Now, this video here, the guy makes out he's knocking on the door, but he actually doesn't. In the distance there's a car parked. He got out of the car before walking up to the house, pretending to knock on the door, and then as you see he's actually making out that he's having a conversation with somebody. The homeowner never actually answered the door, just watched through the camera, and you can see him pretending that he's talking to somebody. He's actually talking to himself. There's nobody answered the door. So then he's making a good show of it for whoever's parked in the car down the street. Why was he doing this? Had the car driver taken him under duress and made him do this? We'll never know. A very strange one. If you watch closely now, you see the car drive off after this act of talking to somebody. Get ready for this.
Hey,
Ow! Kurt! Take me to the hospital. Take me to the hospital. Get that bitch out of state. And then get out of state. At your mailbox. Right there. No, I'm not.
Wow. Actually bitten by a snake when you go around to see your friend. Luckily, the snake wasn't venomous and the guy went to hospital and got discharged, fit and healthy. This one's not a physical thing. You see the guy, he's gone round to visit a friend, but watch the path behind him. Something else comes. Well, then you see him turn round as though he heard something, perhaps footsteps. But whatever it is that was behind him, is it a ghost? Is it a reflection? We don't know. And here, a masked guy is seen approaching the doorbell. Something in his hands, and then straight he tapes over the camera. Obviously knows the camera's there. Tapes over it. What happened after this is unknown. The tape starts to peel off and he's gone. Is he in the house? Who knows? Here you see again somebody approaching the doorbell, and yet they're armed. They've got a gun in the hand. He tried to hide his face while looking down as he approached, and then he's attempting to hide behind the wall, hoping somebody's going to answer the door. If you look in the distance, you can see his partner standing just near the road and starting to walk off. Luckily, very luckily, this homeowner didn't answer the door. Now this is the creepiest thing I've ever seen. This guy spent 3 hours licking a doorbell for 3 whole hours. He also at one point relieved himself on the doorstep. Luckily he was recognised when this strange footage went viral, and he was arrested and charged with various offences. Why did he do it? Who knows? Some strange fetish, but very weird. But just goes to show you there's some very, very strange people out there. From all these clips, you never know who is coming up to your door. These doorbell cameras actually look like they might be quite a good thing. But then again, do you really want to see a guy licking your doorbell for 3 hours? There we go. Thank you for watching.